Kundalini Yoga. The word spreads very easily. People talk about Kundalini Yoga. So many studios train teachers to teach Kundalini Yoga, but they are really misled. Hardly anyone knows what Kundalini is about. I have been practicing all my life and I don't consider to be Kundalini master, and here somebody gets certificate and teaches Kundalini. What is Kundalini? I have explained in this book, Hatha Yoga, that I'm explaining what Kundalini Yoga is. Within our spine, there are 7 centers. Lowest is Muladhara, and then second is Swadhisthana, corresponding to plexus, that is a reproduction system. Manipura, corresponding to the navel. Anahat, heart center. Vishuddha, throat center. Agnya, which is third eye, and Sahasra, that is 1000-petal lotus. What chakras are? They are nerve ganglion. Nerve ganglion, which is in physiology, they are the centers that control many nerves throughout the body. Corresponding to this glandular system, the ganglion, are astral plane, energy centers, that is called chakra. And Kundalini Yoga is to pierce those centers and advance up to the level of 1000-petal lotus. Kundalini is at astral level. Just like brain is at physical level and mind is at astral level, same way the nerve ganglion is at physical level, but Kundalini centers or chakras are at astral level. They are invisible, but they are felt. So this is called Kundalini Yoga. Generally speaking, the lowest center, Muladhara Chakra, is a survival center. Most people at lower level of consciousness are at the level of survival. Then Swadhisthana Chakra, which is the second one, which is corresponding to reproduction system, is the pleasure center. So people seek for pleasure. Third center, Manipura center or navel center, is for power. So when one becomes free from survival, pleasure and power, then one awakens heart center. Then one goes deeper into it. So most people who practice Kundalini Yoga is generally the experience of prana. An experience of prana may make them feel good, different things happen. Kundalini Yoga is mastered when the base center of the spine is awakened. The energy is sleeping like a coiled serpent with 3.5 coils. And when it is controlled, it awakens and goes up. What one needs to prepare for Kundalini Yoga is mastery of Hatha Yoga. All the position, fasting, cleansing, and practicing Anuloma Viloma Pranayam that purifies all the 72,000 nadis and 101 major nadis. Then one purifies Ida and Pingla, negative and positive nerve. Then the central nerve, which is called Shushumna, and prana flows through that when the base center or Muladhara Chakra is awakened. At that time, violent reaction takes place and one does hopping. So sometimes they call Siddhi, they start hopping. This is just the beginning of Kundalini. As one goes deeper by practicing purifying the nervous system, one can awaken Kundalini. Most people, they haven't mastered yoga position, they haven't mastered cleansing, they haven't practiced in a pranayama for years, and their diet is not proper. They have no scope of awakening Kundalini. So they may confuse Kundalini with something else. In this book, I have explained what authorities call the Kundalini Yoga. These 7 chakras are described, their location is described, corresponding plexus is sacral plexus, that is base, prostatic, which is the second center, solar plexus, third one, cardiac center, heart, laryngeal center, carnivorous center, and pineal gland for the 1000-petal lotus. All the centers have a different corresponding perception. Base of the spine has smell, second center taste, third one sight, fourth one emotions, touch, then Vishuddha has sound and hearing, going further into the mind and then transcending the senses, that is 1000-petal lotus. Each one has a deity. Ganesh, that is auspicious, Brahma, which is creator, Vishnu, which is sustainer, and you can see creation is corresponding to pleasure center. Vishnu is sustainer, stomach sustains everything. Ganesh is auspicious, means beginning starts there. Shiva, that is heart center, heart is purifies, destroys and regenerates, that is Lord Shiva. And then soul, Atman, and Paramatman, supreme consciousness. Each center has different petals and different colors. So these are secondary detail for average person. What we can do for Kundalini awakening is purify the body with yoga position, fasting, cleansing, and practice alternate nostril breathing, which is called Nadi Shodhan. When nerves are purified, then only energy can be directed through the central system within the spine, Shushumna. It doesn't happen until that. If one forces prana to flow through Shushumna, it would create complexes and many diseases can be formed. Okay. Yogi Gopi Krishna was a famous in India. His Kundalini went in the wrong place and he could not find any authority to guide him. And here, people who practice little bit yoga and they claims to be Kundalini masters and teach Kundalini yoga. So you can judge it for yourself. Jai Baba.